want the rest of the reactions completely unedited without any interruptions, bro, there's no deal better than the Patreon completely unedited episodes. $1, 7-day free trial, first episode free regardless of payment. You might as well sign up right now, bro. That being said, let's get back to the reaction. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Cloud. Welcome back to a brand new reaction, and today we are back with episode 2 of Gachiakuta, Imbued. Basically episode 1 was just a setup. I'm late to the party, so I think a lot of y'all already know what episode 1 was about. We met, forgot his name. He basically got accused of killing his father figure, his adoptive father. I forgot who that guy was too, or who he was to him. I think he was a friend of his real father, and then we know his real father was kind of known as a serial killer. So he's the son of a serial killer who was killed by being put in the pit, right? So the main character, he was then accused of killing this guy, and they basically didn't even hear anything he had to say about it. They just was like, hey, we just found you in the house, this guy's dead, he's bloodied, you're the killer, so you're going in the pit too. Yeah. And then the love of his life, the little girl he had a crush on, yeah, she dropped the teddy bear that he made for her, or like found and like repaired for her. She dropped it and then walked away and was like, I knew you was too good to be true, or something like that. And yeah, so basically he lost everything in episode 1 off real, right? He lost everything. He already didn't have nothing, but he lost his father figure, then he lost his crush, you know, and she didn't even try to defend this man, which is crazy because he was literally there with her like right before it happened, and she still didn't put up no kind of evidence, so he got messed up pretty bad. But yeah, so right now he's in the pit. We ended off with this big old trash monster or whatever that was down there. So I'm excited. I want to see what more of this show has to bring in store. So what more in store the show has to bring. Is that how you say it? Something like that. But yeah, let's get into it.
不思議に思っていた。どうしてみんな汚れや犯罪者のことは異常に気にするのに、奈落に落ちるとどうなるか、誰も気にしようとしないのか、考えようともしないのか。
また俗民が奈落送りになってるよ。
どうして落とされるって分かってるのに罪を犯すのかしら。
汚れた者の考えは到底理解できない。
本当におぞましい存在だわ。
Okay, an intro. Dang, this intro music fits this show so well, and I've only seen one episode. Okay, we get some characters. Props to whoever is the lead animator for that intro, because they did an amazing job. It kind of fell off towards the end, but like the beginning and middle part was crazy. Okay, so what are you? Is it multiple? It is. Dang. That very well could be your daddy, bruh. The heck just happened?
これ以上吸い続けたら肺がいかれそうだ。早くどこかに逃げねえと。
I don't know, like he grabbed dirt and then he covered his mouth. That was an interesting choice. Oh yeah, I also forgot his hands are like decrepit, bro, under those gloves.
安全な場所なんてあんのかよ。こんなゴミためのわけわかんねえ世界で。
Why is he coughing up blood? Is it from the air? Is it from the fall? I don't remember like why he would have be coughing up air of blood. Gachiakuta, that's the dude. That was his father figure. Power up.
俺を見下したやつら、俺を犯人と決めつけたやつら、俺を奈落に落としたやつらだが、まずはあいつだ。レグトを殺したクソ野郎。あいつを見つけ出して。
Dang, straight like that. Stink to high heaven. That's an insult. Why y'all jumping me, bro? Bro, what is causing this? Did they explain this? Am I lost? Explosion all over the metal sheet. Oh, he actually defeated them. Wow. Shouldn't there be a third one though? Yeah, it's not over, buddy. One more. Somebody has to come save him, right? Okay. Wow. Can I get one of the masks, bro? I don't even know you. Why are you kicking me? Thank you. I guess.
ここは何なんだ。あの化け物は一体何なんだよ。
ちょっと黙れ。
この世界は何なんだ。
Bro, he just told you to hush.
黙れって言ってんだろガキ。
上から落ちてきて何もわかんねえんだ。このなら。
Okay, as a matter of fact, hit this man again. Smack him again.
てかでけえ声出すな黙れガキ。
何も聞こえねえ。もっとはっきり話せよ。
だからここは地下じゃねえ。慎重。あいつらは半獣。見た目通りゴミの化け物。
So, is the pit a portal to the top?
しかもあいつらは人間の出す音に反応すんのね。だから小さい声で話してたのにお前が大声出すからてめえのせいだぞクソガキが。大声出したらすっきりしたわ。ってことで大掃除すっか。
Straight like that. Just a blender.
化け物が復活しない。なんだあの傘は。
Wait, what the heck? Where'd they come from? Did he summon more of them or what? He's one-shotting these things, bro.
あの傘を一掃しやがった。奈落特有の技術か。あいつが特別なのか。俺にもあんな力があれば上の連中を。
So is that thing like the leader? Like, did it summon or create the other ones? Cause it's kind of like just standing back. But it looks like the same size. Bro just threw a tailed beast bomb. Unbreaker. Octa Shredder? Ox Shredder? That was clean. No pun intended.
俺はエンジン。
Engine.
しがない掃除屋だ。
The cleaner. Yeah, why would you take the mask off?
思わずマスク外しまっただろうが。
Yeah.
何進んだてめえ。
I didn't make you do it. You did it by yourself to seem cool.
どうしたその格好は。
こかされた。
こかされ。ああ、またあのガキどもか。
物は生きてるって言ったら笑われてどつかれた。
やり返したのか。
Oh, so he already had like an idea of objects inhabiting some kind of life force.
そこに魂が宿るって。
でも俺は信じてるぞ。このタオルにも魂があるから、こうしてルドをきれいにしてくれているのかもな。
このグローブにも。
ルドが大事に使ってやれば、きっといつか魂が宿るさ。
So if you treat something with care, it like gets a soul or something. Is that gonna be the power system?
よう起きたか。
お前さっきのクソ野郎。
エンジンだ。
なんだよこれは。俺をどうする気だ。
気絶してたから丁重に運んでやってんだろうが。上、ここでは天界と呼んでるが。どうやって上空まで行くつもりだ。それに天界は常に移動している。理由は他にもあるが、ま、今は無理だろう。
So wherever they are is not even like.
黙ってな。
So why did he say it was above and not below if
俺は戻る。何言われ
they're still below? That didn't make sense. I guess they're at the top of whatever the heck is below them.
方法はこの世界のこと、さっきの化け物のこと、お前のあの力のこと、全部だ、全部教えろ。
キャンキャンキャンキャン、いい加減うっせえぞクソガキ。そんなに言うなら教育してやる。
He finna beat this nigga up.
ところか。
Oh, I thought it was gonna be one of those lessons where he beat him up to make him shut up at the same time teach him about how the power works. Have fun. Wait, where you going?
まだ何も聞いてねえぞ。おい。
Untie me, bro.
子供だ。なぜここに。もう一人いた。
Did he just drop me off to at a gang's turf, bro? Like, what is this?
その服、君はもしかして天界人かい？
あ？
すごい！本当に天界人？まさか生きてるのを見られるとは奇跡だ！
何？お前ら。
よくぞ生きててくれた。ああ、いや、普通は死体で見つかるからな。
エンジンってやつよりはまともな人間。
これでよし。さっきのじゃせっかくの天界人が逃げちまうよ。
は？
Yeah, I knew I was going say maybe I misjudged him, but no. Right on the dot, bro. Right on the dot.
ことはもちろん目、腕、足、服だ。
They're gonna sell him for parts?
いる。が、まさか聖者が手に入るなんて。ああ、気になるか？天界人を欲しがる理由。お前たちはゴミを垂れ流す。そして降ってきたゴミはたまりにたまって毒の大気を作り、化け物までも生み出した。
Not gonna lie, understandable.
ゴミに潰された人間、土地が汚染され住みかを失った人間はここには5万といる。でもお前ガリガリだな。空腹で死なれちゃう。困る。 ちゃんと食べないと。さあ食え。食って生きてくれ。これから長い長い苦しみが君を待ってるぞ。
I was about to say, is you gonna use that to wash it down?
ゴミじゃねえ。まだ全然食えんだろうが。
Oh wow.
お前らの都合で勝手に分別してんじゃね
I love that like static sound they had.
えやがって。もう俺は我慢しねえぞ。
Is bro a trash bender?
やっぱ俺の目に狂いはなかったな。ルドが大事に使ってやればきっといつか魂が宿る。そしてそれは必ず
He finna come Kratos. He finna become Kratos.
物に命を与え力を引き出す能力者ギバー。
Giver. So he's a giver.
あのクソでっかい人絶対許さね
Bro, we're defenseless. I'm not gonna fight him. He just put spikes on a chain. Oh, they got weapons.
ギバーは自分のものがなければ変な力は使えねえ。よし。
I was about to say, did they not just see him?
使えるもの一つじゃねえのかよ。
So that's a real talent. Interesting. So he can give any object he touches
はいはい。
power or whatever.
どうその辺にしとけ。
Or maybe it's like anything in his vicinity, like all the stuff that was floating is what he can use to manipulate.
え。レグとの言葉を思い出した途端、このクローブ。
あんだけの力、やっぱ体が持たんか。
So that's why he's bleeding, his power. Maybe that's also why he was alive when he fell.
教えてやるよ。この世界のこと、その力のこと。その代わり、掃除屋に入れ。
Join the cleaners. So it's an organization. Cool.
嫌だ。
Straight up. Okay, so pretty self-explanatory what that whole episode was about. We basically got a little more information on the power system, and like there's a group called the Cleaners that I assume we don't really know what they do yet. I don't think he just fights those monsters. That would be kind of pointless. It don't look like they clean up trash because there's still trash everywhere. So what's the point of the Cleaners? That is to be discovered. We know that there's some kind of black market where they sell people from the sphere that fall down their bodies. Usually the bad bodies. They sell those for parts and things like that. We have the first name of the power system, like a category of the power system, which is the Givers, which is who our main character is. I forget his name. I don't think his name is Gachiakuta. Like, I don't think that's his name. Right, so Rudo. Yeah, Rudo. Rudo is a giver, right? Which means he's supposed to only be able to give life or energy or whatever to a specific object. I'm assuming just like the engine with his umbrella. But turns out he was able to do multiple, and what I'm kind of hinting at, the whole idea of his powers would be him only being able to do it to whatever in his vicinity, like anything that starts floating around him is what he can grab and use to wield, but he couldn't do that to anything that's like not floating. Obviously that's to be determined. That's kind of the energy it gave right there. But yeah, so I think I'm actually going to go to number 3 and try to do 2 episodes per video to make it go by a lot faster and make this easier on myself to upload these and knock it out as quick as possible. Plus I want to watch more, bro. Like, I'm interested, I'm locked in. So yeah, see you in episode 3. Do you want the rest of the reactions completely unedited without any interruptions, bro? There's no deal better than the Patreon. Completely unedited episodes. $1, 7-day free trial. First episode free regardless of payment. You might as well sign up right now, bro. That being said, let's get back to the reaction.
そっちから連絡よこすなんて珍しいな、エンジン。
Okay, so another cleaner.
あんのよ。は？逸材を見つけた？
その能力がまた変わったもんだから掃除屋に引き入れたってわけだ。
Oh, he said no. And you still bought him.
いつ俺がそんなもんに入るなんて言っ
You're
た
so
よ。
skinny.
お前に選択の余地あんのか？
だから俺は早く上の世界に行きて
運が良かったね坊や。
え。なんだ知事。
Please back up.
生きで迷子とは大まけだ。あと少しあそこの空気吸ってたらお前死んでたよ。しかも
Oh, so all the areas in poison. It's just no man's land.
やっぱ運が悪いよ。
So why was he out there?
感謝するんだね。
感謝しやがれ坊や。
こいつ。
あと私はババアだよ。
That's a woman.
掃除屋なんてのに入ってる暇なんかね。
人さらいの件で天界人が下界でどんな扱いされるか分かったろ。
Wow, so he has no allies.
言いたいかっつうと
And I'm curious as to why he was even interested in him in the first place.
は優しくね
Because he technically didn't sell himself to people. He just wanted to show him what was up. But he also was kind of spying on him when he was in No Man's Land. So maybe that's why he saw him fighting the things. He took an interest to his abilities or whatever.
おーいい食いっぷりだ。そういやお前生ゴミ食った後盛大に吐いたから腹減ってるか。
So he didn't even really like that food. He was just putting on the front. He probably feels the same way he meant, but his body ain't agree with it.
ルドか。下界ではゴミとともにいろんな感情、思念がたまりやすい。その一つが半獣の誕生だ。基本的には町の外のゴミためエリアに生息しているが、町の中に侵入されることもある。
Okay.
ならもっと要塞化した方が。
人間ってのはずっとこもってられん生き物なんだよ。半獣には普通の武器は通じない。核が思念だからな。だがそのグローブなら倒せる。
So it was his gloves. Interesting.
料理人が丁寧に研い
Because he treated them with care. Okay, I get it. I get it.
だ長年共にしたペンのように。物は使う人間が長い時間大事に心を込めて扱えば、そこに思念が宿る。
So because he has his glove, he can touch whatever and have it that.
思念が核の半獣は思念が宿った人気でしか倒せない。ただ、人気の力を引き出せる人間はごく稀だ。ギバーだ。
So givers have vital instruments that they use. The weapons are called vital instruments that they use by pouring enema
ジアは半獣大地の
or drawing out that enema in that by taking care of it for a long time.
だから俺を掃除屋に。
Something like that. Hopefully I said any of that right.
本当に上に行く方法を教えてくれるんだろうな。
俺は上に行く方法なんざこれっぽっちも知らねえ。
はあ？知ってそうな感じ出してたじゃねえかよ。
だ
Bro.
がうちのボスは情報通だ。
Oh, you're not even a boss. Wow.
結局そいつに会わなきゃ始まらねえのか。
You must be like the number two that's cold at doing everything.
父親だ。俺にとったの。たった一つの大切な形見だ。
そうか。魂のこもったいいグローブだ。ずっと大事にしろよ。おっと。
So are those like their phones?
その遅くなったけど助かった。いろいろと。
それはお前の当面の資金だ。
Dang, straight like that, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
いいのいいの。
お前の服売っ払って作った金だから。
What?
治療費も飯代もそっからだから、何も気にする必要ねえぞ。いや、マジでマジで。
Well, he did say the clothes would make people, everybody hate him, so you gotta say thank you to that too.
服なんて着れねえんだから問題ねえだろ。手が気づくの遅っ。
まさかお前いつもこん
He still has the pants on.
今からお前の教育係と合流すっから、ここで待ってろ。
上に戻る方法を聞き出したら速攻
Maybe they might think he bought the pants. Boy, look, he might.
俺の金待てこらクソネか
A cat that burgles money. This has to be somebody's weapon, pet, or whatever. Because that makes no sense.
待て
Or not. Just a cat. Did you steal his weapon? Is that his vital instrument?
返せやクソガキが
And he doesn't even know that's the dude Engine was just talking about.
何言ってんだてめえこれは俺の金だ何変なこと言ってん
違うその棒のことよ
これただの棒
You know better than to say that. He just told you about the importance of people's stuff and what happens when they treat it.
エンジンと同じエンブレム
お前人の宝物取っておいてただで済むと思うなよ
こいつ
会って早々教育が必要なようじゃな
You couldn't keep it normal first? Why you gotta put spikes on it, man?
人の大事なもん取ったんならこうされる覚悟があるっちゅうことよな
Oh.
のルド君
Oh, he does know who he is. Okay.
残価二軸お前の教育係をあのエンジンから任された
Okay.
まさか人のもん取ったらボコられるっちゅう人としての基本から教えにはならんとは思いもせんかったわ
違う金取ったクソ猫を捕まえようとその棒を
お前の親に教育不足や言うとけ
こいつ何も知らねえくせにレグとのことを
ルドすぐ切れてたらチワちゃんに嫌われるかも
相手の気持ちそうだこいつは大事なもんを取られたと思って切れてんだよな俺ももしこのグローブを取られたらきっと
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you just had a whole lesson talk about this with the engine.
それがあんたの大事なものだってし
And you got the nerve to call it a dumb stick.
悪かった
取ったわけじゃなかったんやな俺もすまんかったなこれは俺の宝物じゃけちょっと焦ってしもたんよお前掃除屋に入るんじゃろちょっとごたついてしもうたけどこれからよろしくね
お
ルドの人気はどれなん
Okay, vital instrument. My gloves.
グローブ能力はよくわからない
おいこれがかっこええグローブじゃの
こいつさっきと比べて人が違うみたいに見えるな笑顔だからか笑顔あ上で散々練習したそろそろできてるはず
ところでルドはなんで掃除屋入ろう思ったん
俺の目的が達成するまで手伝うだけだ
Bruh.
なんじゃその顔はなめてんのかこのカス野郎がどの顔で笑顔じゃいおんな気色悪い顔しよってからに
歯見せてたのもダメだったのかなら 笑顔で接してんのになんだその態度は
エンジンに一切言われて調子乗っとんか知らんが
Bro, y'all are spitting everywhere.
危険士と化して戦っとんじゃ
そ
それを目的が達成するまで手伝うだけじゃ。
このクソみたいな世界をお前が変えてくれよ。
Dang, you just insulted him for the last time, buddy.
しょうもないだと
Versus his
俺
booty
の
insult.
ガチでやってんだよ。お前こそ
I forgot.
なめんじゃねえぞクソ野郎だよ。
お前の人気はグローブじゃろ。触れたものを人気に変えてしまう能力。超凡人とやり合うのは不可能やぞ。
上からいつの間に。
すごいのは人気だけなんか。俺の人気はただの棒やぞ。
Dang.
しょうもない攻撃じゃのう。なんこれ。
Is that poop?
す
Ew.
すっぱん
っぽやすっぽ。そのあれよあれ。
ごたごた意味わかんねえこと言ってんじゃねえ。次は俺がぶちのめす番だ。こ
I am so
わかん
disgusted.
ねえが聞いてる。
待て待て一旦やめよう。それ振り回すのはちょっと。
Why they adding toilet flushing sounds, bro? Bro, what is this Looney Tune clown foolery, bro?
やめえかお前。
Please don't hit him with this thing. Close your mouth. Please close your mouth. He got it right in his mouth. I heard it. Oh, never mind then. So random, bro. Why was that so funny? Oh my gosh.
よう、お前らもう友達になってたのかよ。
Debatable.
うんこ飛ばして勝負してたって。
うんこなんかでこんな恥よ。俺うんこ使って戦ってたのか。まんまに。
参加は警戒の中ではまあまあなお坊ちゃんだからな。
もう笑わ
Did he just say he's a spoiled rich kid?
ザンガは掃除屋の中でも
ザンカ
扱いに最も長けているギバーだ。たくさん学んどけ。
That cheered him up very quickly. Who is in the back?
んだよ。いつの間に来てたんだよ、レオ。
Leo.
ちょっと気になっちゃって。あんたがルド？すごい髪だな。これ染めてんのか？いや違うな。地毛だこれ。
俺らの家、掃除屋本部へ。
Lunar HQ. Still need to know what these guys do, bro. What are they cleaning? Cause it can't just be those monsters, bro. Like, it can't be. It doesn't make sense. Those monsters can't be the only thing. I don't think this is a kaiju number 8 situation. You know, maybe it is. Because they're called the cleaners. He said that those enigmas that embody the trash beast, those weapons, the vital instruments, right, are the only thing that can defeat the core of an enigma beast. So a trash beast. So maybe that really is what they do. Just fight those monsters. And then obviously I would assume you have your givers that at the same time are on the evil side and are not part of the cleaners, who will eventually become enemies and things of that nature. So that could be, the main point of this or whatever. But I guess we'll just have to see when they reach HQ what the big deal is with the cleaners and just how they operate, and if they are anything special as far as like, are they considered the police, or like what is the status according to the people below? What is the status of the cleaners according to the people that live below in the cities and things like that? Like, are they free? Do they just get to roam free? Like, again, like, are they cops? Are they authority enforcers? Are they like the military? Do people not like them really? Like, are they secretive? Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I really want to figure that out. Is there anything else? Oh, Zanka, he looks pretty cool. He seems cool. Engine said that he is the most talented giver they have. So I'm guessing that it's going to be more of a Naruto Sasuke kind of situation where that's kind of a crazy point. I guess maybe Itadori and Fushiguro kind of situation. Like, Fushiguro is very talented, but he's still not at the peak of his power yet. But he's good enough to train the newcomer, right, and let the newcomer figure out some things. Obviously, that's not really a great example either, but you get what I'm saying. Like, it's that dynamic. Like, they bump heads, but they're really friends kind of thing. Then you have they're still on the same kind of level, yet the Zanka is that character that's just slightly stronger and cooler than the main character, and so the main character finally reaches their potential kind of situation. That kind of trope that like every anime has, so yeah. And then Engine, we know he's not the boss, but he is also he's very cool, and he recruited Rudo to the cleaners, so he has to be some kind of authoritative position. What position that could be? Maybe like a captain or something, a general. Maybe like I don't think he's a Gojo. I don't think he's like. He might be a Gojo. Like someone who's just like every anime has that teacher, that sensei that's like cold, right? Also, the three in the van, we have Rudo, we have Zanka, and we have Ryu, or something like that, right? That might be the dynamic we work with. And then Engine is like the teacher, the sensei, and then all of them are kind of like the students that go on the missions and lead and things of that nature. Hopefully I'm kind of wrong about all this, because I wouldn't say I don't like this trope, but I'm kind of tired of the whole 3-person, 1 sensei trope. Right? It's been overdone in anime since like the beginning. Naruto is kind of like, it's getting stale, bro. I understand a lot of people are inspired by a lot of the old stuff, so they bring it into their new stuff. But I would like to see that maybe Engine is cold, but he's not top level, or he's still on the same similar level to Zanka and Ryo and things, and things like that. I just don't want him to be at such a high skill gap that like he's on par with whoever the boss is, right? Because we haven't met the boss yet, so whoever the boss is, I don't want Engine to be boss level, right? I want him to be able to have to work up too. That would be very cool. And it seems like it's going to be like that because he's not directly teaching Rudo. Rudo is learning from Zanka. Zanka, we know, is gifted, but at the same time, he might still have a lot to learn himself and things like that. But at the same time, Engine does bark a lot of orders, so he might have some kind of authoritative position. Again, it's okay if he's up there. I just don't want him to be level. You get what I'm saying? maybe like a little bit low, like a little bit lower than a Kakashi, right? Like I don't want to say Iruka because we didn't really get to see Iruka do anything in Naruto. He was kind of like just there, like, but he wasn't like cold. Probably like a Yamato, because Yamato like on because Yamato was kind of like a Kakashi too, huh? I don't know, bro. You get what I'm saying. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got to say. I'm just speculating. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And with that being said, it's been Cloud, and I'm out. Peace.
La la